This is not a bike. This is a foldable electric bike that is really affordable. And you can actually unfold it like this. You clip that one like that, and then you just take up the steering thing like that. And now it's done and you can start biking. If you're new here, welcome to this channel. If you're not new here, then you know that my main way of transport myself around the city and everywhere else is by bike. And you know also that my other bike got stolen. See this bike home so we can... Where's my bike? Find My app says that the bike is still connected. Yes, where's... It must be... Let's run! And I could find it thanks to an AirTag, but that's for another video. But the question is, will this be my new backup bike, or will this one transform into my main bike? So Engwe has multiple different kind of electric bikes. This one is called EP2 Pro, and I'm gonna reveal the price level of this one further into this video, because you're not gonna be disappointed. So what do you get for the price that you don't know yet? You get these enormous big fat tires that just absorbs all the unevenness that you can drive over and makes the ride really smooth. And when it's more bumpy, well, then you have this shock absorber here at the front that makes it even more comfortable to ride. And if you come up here, we have this little nice beautiful display here, and when it gets dark we push that button, we're gonna turn on the lights. So we have a light here at the back, and we also have a light here at the front. And the thing is that these lights are special because if I apply the brakes, we get braking lights on the bike. And even if I turn the lights off and I go and apply the brakes, the brake light turns on. And it's good to be visible in the traffic so people see where you are, because it's dangerous to ride bikes sometimes. If you would like to pedal, you have 7 gears here that you can switch between. And here on the right side, this is a little motorcycle thingy, so you can actually apply the throttle. And when you apply the throttle on this one, it just takes off. But that's actually what my wife told me. Because when I first got the bike and I asked her, do you want to take it for a spin? Sure. Then I haven't seen much of it, except that I had to watch it. And then my wife also told me,
this has a super fast engine that lets me go anywhere without pedaling. I love the super fat tires and I love the comfortable seat. I also like that it sits very comfortable for my back, so I don't need to lean over or too far up. And it's honestly just a very comfortable bike.
How's it working with those big tires when you drive over bumps and things?
I love it. You hardly feel anything. I don't know if it's the shock absorber or if it's the tires, but I just love how comfortable the tires are combined with the seat. I love being able to transfer from your size to my size with just a simple switch of a flick.
You can adjust the height with just this little thing, and it goes super high. How are the lights working?
It works amazing. You just turn it on and it's done. It's really bright, especially when I'm crossing over a field where there's no lights at all. And I also love that when you're driving out in traffic that it actually breaks that lighting system for me as I'm holding down the brake, which makes driving around the city with cars all around you so much more safe. So
how much do you use the pedals when you drive it?
To be honest, like probably 2 times. I love it. I love that it goes so fast and it's so fun. I've never tried a bike like this before. I mean, I can expect that this bike honestly costs at least like 2,000 bucks, but it's pretty impressive. You'd be rather surprised at how much cheaper it actually is.
Is there anything that should have been better?
I think the placement of the actual key and the lock would be a lot better if it was an easier reach. It is a little bit difficult when it's dark outside and you're trying to find the keyhole. It would have been a little bit better if it was placed somewhere on the top.
Where is the keyhole?
It's actually underneath here.
Can you imagine it gets pretty dirty also?
Yep.
Is there anything else?
Perhaps the aesthetics of maybe the wires could have been a little bit better, but to be honest, no one really notices it. I noticed it when we first received the bike, but now I don't even pay attention because the whole bike system itself is honestly fantastic. I guess as well, I would have liked to have the pedal assist improved a little bit better.
So when you go here and you set the speed, you can have between 0 to 5. And 0, then you don't have any pedal assist at all. And when you put on 1, it's not like you're getting just a little bit of the pedal assist. It's like the pedal assist is helping you up to the maximum speed of setting number 1. And if you have it on setting number 5, which should give you most pedal assist, then it's not like it's just giving you lots of assistance, it's giving you all the assistance it can get, all up to the maximum speed. So you can't actually drive slower than a maximum speed, which means that you're just using the throttle all the time. For me that is biking all year around, one thing that is always causing me issues, it is the winter and the snow. That's why I brought some snow to this video also, so we can compare and see how well this bike with these big tires actually performs. I'm gonna compare it to my other main bike. I have these extreme winter tires with these nails and everything. It's just amazing when it comes to ice, but when it's like this, it's really tricky. Will these big tires make it a lot easier? Okay, this is slippery. Holy crap. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, it's lots of slush. That's just not... I mean, it works. It's doable. I mean, I do it every single day, so it works. And now let's try the Engwe EP2 Pro and see how that one performs in these slushy conditions. Problem is that when you pedal with this bike, it just gives you as much throttle as it can, so you can't bike slow and get lots of assistance. I mean, this is also doable. It's not that bad actually. It definitely handles the slush better than the small tires. The tires works great. And there's one, maybe two more things that I think should be improved by the Engwe EP2 Pro bike. The first thing, there's the battery level indicator, because if we take a look here now, here it says that we have 4 bars battery. But if we start biking and using the throttle, because now it has been turned off for about 5 minutes, and then we turn it on, and then we start biking. Oh, now it dropped down to 3. And we continue biking, and we are biking, and we are biking. Remember, we started at 4, and now we drop down to 2. And this is super annoying, because you think that you have a lot of battery when you turn it on, and then you suddenly, oh, now I have only 2 bars left. So that is one thing. Another thing that you need to be aware of, that is that when you use the throttle, and you hold the throttle for 8 seconds, then it's like a cruise control. So it keeps that speed, which is really, really handy. It makes the biking super fun and super easy when you're just going long distances. But the only way to turn off the cruise control, there's to apply some brake on one or the other side. And just in the beginning, that was a little bit awkward to remember how should I turn it off. Oh yeah, I need to just apply the brake. And the last thing, that is the saddle is not attached so well. It's janking back and forth like that, as you can see. Oh Jesus, again! I'm gonna take this apart, because here you have those small teeth that one should attach into, and I'm curious to see if that one has those teeth or not. So it actually looks like we have teeth here, but the thing is that they were probably not fully tightened when I got the bike. Because of that, it just starts slipping, and when it starts slipping, these materials, it's just gonna wear down. So the first thing you should do when you get this bike, that is to tighten this really well so it doesn't start moving around. So would I recommend this bike? Yes. Every single day of the week I would recommend this bike, and the price is just over $1,000, and that makes this to a really, really, really good purchase, because the wheels that goes over everything as smooth as it does. It has these lights built in. It's just an amazing bike. Is it the most high quality bike I've tried? No, it's not, but those bikes has costed maybe 10 times more than this bike. So I would really advise you to check this one out, and I put a link in the description box below. And that video on that side, that is the video you to recommend you to watch next, and the video on that side, well, that is the latest uploaded video I have. See one of those. Bye.